chat. Ladies and gentlemen, can y'all hear me, man? Put a one in the chat if you hear me, man. Put a one in the chat if you hear me, man. Hold on. Hey, lately you've been acting like you're brand new. Hey, hey. Chattertrons. Chattertrons. Hold on. Y'all want to see this angle? Hold on, chat. Y'all don't really see this angle right here, man. What's good, y'all? We back, and it's not even Sunday. Got some housekeeping things to talk about. We got some big things to talk about today, man.
Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion,
like go yard, G-Wagon, or the Rover.
I put some ice on you cause you got it cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go.
Hey, chat, hey, chat, hey, chat, whoa.
You ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no more.
Hold on. If you hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my product, babe? But
I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith.
But let me tell you, I like it a lot, babe. Hey! Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We got 2 camera angles now.
She wants your name,
yo, and I'm on cash, I don't need promo.
I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the 4-4.
Huh?
Inside Coco.
Why is the chat not showing up?
I keep it inside my heart. I don't keep a petty because I don't do facade. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark.
This shit
And
mad
since you got
annoying,
it, it make you go and do anything you want. Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause.
High fashion, what like go yard, G-Wagon, or the Rover. There you go.
I put some ice on you cause you got it cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go.
Let me make the chat up here, bro. There you go, chat. Hey, spam the chat, bro. Spam the chat. We got a lot to talk about tonight, y'all. If you happen to be, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my product, babe?
I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith.
But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe.
I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
Hold on. Let me turn it down, man. What the hell? Was Lowe's video playing the whole time? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another fucking stream, bro. Welcome back to another stream, man. Listen, shout out to the 46 in the building. I'll do my roll call here in a second. Big announcements. I'll say it during the later half of the stream, y'all. I don't even know why I'm sighing. I am glad to say this. Man. After talking with the internal team, Streamer SOLZ is back. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. We are gonna be staying on YouTube, so don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We are staying on YouTube, man. The viewership is too high on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I see Laser in the chat, man. You got a kid. Look at Addy. But yeah, Streamer SOLZ is back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Streamer SOLZ is back. Twitch was the vibes, man. But hey, man, we got to make business decisions around here. So my stream schedule. This is what I'm gonna be aiming for, chat. Originally, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about doing these post-pod every Monday and Thursday, but I feel like I'd be too tired. You know what I'm saying? So this is the new schedule, chat. This is the new schedule. The midday Sunday streams are to stay. You know what I'm saying? Those are cool vibes. You know what I'm saying? Midday streams, catching up with y'all on the weekend. I like those streams. But I want to stream more. So much happens throughout the week. For me to wait a week to talk to y'all, that's too much. I don't know how some people do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how some people do it. But yeah, the second dedicated day of the week, this is what I'm aiming for, is Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes, sir. We'll see how this goes for a while. Let's see if we need to switch up the days, switch up the times. But a late night, midweek stream while everything's going on, I kind of like that. And then a midday Sunday recap, calm vibe stream. I kind of like that. I don't know, bro. I think, like I've said, bro, I think I have a better grasp of my work schedule, you know, what I want to be as a creator, what I want to be, you know, known for on the internet. And this all just aligns. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I already told y'all this, but I never wanted to stop streaming. I need y'all to know that, chat. I never wanted to stop streaming. It was purely a money conversation. It was purely a energy conversation, a priorities conversation. But the act of streaming, chat, I always loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always loved interacting with chat live. You know, I like the live experience, especially, you know, being used to this now. Like, this is my norm. This is now my bread and butter, is being on live, talking to y'all live instead of, you know, the offline videos. It's just better. I think a lot of conversations are just better in a podcast live format, just because you can have more nuance with conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more room for back and forth. There's more room for rebuttals and nuance when you're talking about shit for hours at a time, when you're talking about shit with other people in real time, as opposed to, you know, a lot of these videos end up being like argumentative essays, you know, persuasive essays. And they're cool, you know. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would expect 2 streams a week. I would actually classify these as podcasts. I think that's how I'm gonna structure these, chat. Kind of like an extension of Let's Keep It a Buck. This is the SOLZ podcast, you know? This is the SOLZ show, you know? Where I can really get my shit off. Probably don't expect like gaming in these streams. Maybe some IRL stuff, but some like very light IRL stuff. A lot of these streams are gonna be probably an hour and a half to 2 hours long, you know? Gonna be a lot of yapping, gonna be a lot of reacting, gonna be a lot of talking to chat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to the 62 in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Got a decent amount of things to talk about, bro. First of all, name of the show, Sipping with SOLZ. What am I sipping on? I got some Don Julio, Actifulio, and some cran apple. Yes, sir. Not gonna lie, chat, it's been my go-to drink lately. The Don Julio, Actifulio. It tastes good. I'm gonna just keep it a stack, bro. That shit tastes good. The cran apple, arguably the most versatile chaser out there. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know if there's another Don Julio. I get the clear shit. I get the clear shit. I think there's a like a dark liquor version. The only ones I've been able to see around here are the clear ones. But I don't know, bro. This is what I'm sipping on tonight. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all watching this post, if y'all watching this right now, let me know what y'all sipping on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's not Nico's brain juice. But with that being said, man, let's do our roll call, man. Let's do our roll call. What's gonna be our roll call anthem? I'm gonna be honest, chat. We are not at a point yet where I need to worry about getting these streams monetized. So as long as I can play music and not have the streams blocked in real time, we gonna play music on here. We are gonna play music on here. And also, if you guys want to support the stream, go ahead and super chat it up, man. Go ahead and super chat it up, bro. All right. I will read any and all super chats, man. I think I have enough space to actually read super chats in here instead of the pod where it gets all hectic, man. But let's see what we got, man. Let's see what I'm saying. It's Kendrick week. I ain't gonna lie. It's Kendrick week, man. All right. If this world Hey man, shout out to Addy, shout out to Laser, shout out to Misha. I'm a mod Laser, man. Let me mod Laser. Alright. Shout out to TSO Gold, shout out to Key. Oh, I thought it already ended. Oh my god. Shout out to TTP Primo. Shout out to Breezo. Shout out to Zay for real. Shout out to Day and Night. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Alazar. Okaga's in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got some people up top over here. Shout out to Caboose. Sydney Jockey's is in the building. Jeremy's in the building. Buck Nowsy's in the building. Hold on. Let's see. Key. I feel like I'm repeating names over here. Abdul is in the building. Hold on. Armand's in the building. I Love you, Jay's in the building. If it was up to me, na, 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 na. Shout out to Ozzy, shout out to Knight Rider, shout out to DJ Hosta, Bobby Man, that's B-Man, big B-Man in the building. Hold on, man. Let me mod my Twitch guys, man. Let me mod my 4 lifers, man. I recognize y'all anywhere. Shout out to No Ball, No Life in the building. What's a good job, man? Hey, Aqua's in the building. Huh. Pop it on the low. If it was up to me, I wouldn't nobody else everything. If this world, hey. Oh man, how do you feel about Billy losing Grammys? We'll talk about the Grammys today, y'all. Yes, I am vibing, and the dawn starting to hit. I ain't gonna lie. Kabu is in the building. Jordan's in the building. Yeah, hey man, this shit. Hey man, why can't I vibe though? I can't vibe. Hey. Let's turn that bitch down, chat. Alright, chat. That's what I'm saying. Let me vibe, bro. Let me vibe. Damn. When SNS go down is when shit really hit the fan for real. Why did it hit the fan? Alright. SOLZ goes live every trade now. Chill, bro. Chill. Alright, bro. So, we got a lot of things to talk about today, alright? Just so I don't forget, this is going to be the itinerary today, chat. I want to talk about commentary channels, bro. Now, you can arguably classify this channel as a commentary channel, especially with how the videos have been uploaded. But I want to talk about commentary channels here in a second, primarily because of the feedback of a couple of videos of mine, and honestly, the pod. I want to have this conversation on the pod tomorrow with Damo and Sage, but I also think this right here is a forum for me to flesh out arguments, you know, talk shit through before I actually bring shit on the pod. So I want to talk about commentary channels because some of the conversations in the comment section that I've been in have been very, very interesting. Next, I want to talk about the Grammys, as someone mentioned in the chat, bro. Because, boy, I don't know if it's just me, chat, and maybe I'm just living in the moment, man. This was one of the most hectic, talked about Grammys. I don't know. Like, so much happened this weekend. I've never seen a Grammys. I wish they shared the ratings, because I really do wonder if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Grammy specifically had more coverage than others. Taylor shaking cardboard. Wait, hold on. Listen. I don't like Taylor Swift. I need to look at this camera for this. I don't like Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. But she looked good this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give credit when credit is due. She looked good. No cap. You know? So add a little bit more meat on them bones. We may have a problem. I might have to assess my list You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ye getting kicked out. Billie Eilish getting robbed. Doechii being a person that no one, a lot happened. A lot happened. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about the Grammys. I also want to talk about the Twitch CEO coming after everyone's neck. Pause. Yeah, that's definitely a pause. Cause boy, I ain't gonna lie, he's not perfect, but this new CEO is definitely more transparent than other CEOs. And also, I ain't gonna lie, I want to talk about the Jimmy trade. All right, don't get it twisted, bro. This is the SOLZ Yap session. I'm probably not gonna clip it up, but these streams are for my community. These streams are for the chat. That Jimmy trade was crazy. This trade deadline has been insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has made me like basketball. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this season, chat, was on pace to be one of the most boring seasons of all time. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. This season was on pace to be one of the most boring seasons of all time. To the point where everyone started panicking about ratings conversations. But ever since the bitching happened, and I'm gonna call it bitching, NBA been cooking, bro. NBA has been cooking. No complaints from me. Storylines have been cooking. The trades have been wild. The future of the league conversation has been fucking settled. I don't give a fuck. And I don't care if it's rigged. I just want a great product. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the NBA. Shout out to Adam Silver. I'm going to All-Star Weekend next weekend, chat. So, I want to be excited. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go to All-Star Weekend in spite and have this negative outlook on the league. And I'm glad things change, as quickly as they did, because that's how it was looking like, Jed. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to go to All-Star Weekend and just do it straight for business. But now I'm actually excited. Now I'm actually excited to be in the NBA world. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the NBA. But we'll talk about that here in a second. Okay. Let's start off with this commentary channel conversation that I want to have. And I don't want to regurgitate, the talking points that we've had about the DJ Academic situation. But this is inspired by the DJ Academic situation. I'm not about to rehash that whole conversation for y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all already know what's going on with, DJ Academics, Plaque Boy Max, the kid in this stream, how Omar's getting banned. But the conversation I want to have today is the reception of these bans. Because this is not the first time that I've seen comments like this. This is not the first time that I've seen comments like this. So let's go ahead and bring it up. Let's go ahead and bring it up right here. Okay. So, this is from Screwface Gene? I don't know. First of all, free Omar. Spam free Omar in chat. Spam free Omar in chat. This is something I also want to do for these streams. Y'all don't need to see the top and bottom, man. This is all y'all really need to see. All right? Be a little bit professional here. Okay? Okay. All right. So this is from Screwface Gene. Gene? Sorry. He says, hey, at YouTube creators at YouTube, there are a lot of people who are saying their videos on the academics and the 15-year-old boy situation are getting strikes and taken down. I also received an age restriction on one of mine. This might be someone abusing your system, but I don't understand how people are getting in trouble for covering this story, yet academics who actually did it. Okay, I thought another crazy Shams bomb went down. Has no issues on your platform, and y'all haven't even made a statement or action like Twitch did. If what he did was so heinous that even covering it gets you a strike, doesn't that say something about the person who committed the act? Hold on, he's cooking. He's cooking. This feels like a targeted attack to silence people from talking about this huge issue. I don't even push deplatforming. That's not what I'm asking for. But nobody should potentially lose their channel for covering the news. I have gone back and blurred any images of the boy out of my videos, and I suggest anyone who made a video about this to do the same ASAP. But can you please be transparent about why this is happening so people don't make whatever mistake they made again? So even in my own video, I saw a couple of people in the comment section talking about, bro, they did this to my video too. Here's another one from H-Dog. Here's another one from KB Goes Live. So yeah, there's just been a lot of striking going on when it comes to this situation. And again, I don't really want to, regurgitate the talking points about why it's fucked up. What I want to talk about is people defending it. That's what I want to talk about. So let me go ahead and bring up the clip that we have talking about Omar getting banned, okay? So this is from the last podcast. This was from the last podcast that we hosted on Monday. First of all, W Pod, right? Spam W Pod, chat. Spam W Pod. So we talked about, why it was fucked up, why Omar got banned, this, that, and the third. So, and let's read some of these comments. Let's read some of these comments, because some of the comments are surprised with the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me zoom in here real quick for y'all. This guy says, ain't no way y'all subscribers are on Team Ack. Okay? What you expect, Livingston is just like his baby daddy. Is that his name, Livingston? Groomers stick together. Most of the top comments is just like surprised that people are rocking with Ack. But let's read some of these comments. Let's see. Let's see. We gotta scroll down a little bit. Let me see. Chat, why are they not showing up now? This is insane. Okay, here we go. So Prince_KK says, good. Tell that boy his mouth has consequences. No more keyboard warriors, and that goes for both parties. Okay? Agent Johnson says, well, that's what you get when you call someone a groomer and don't know what the word means. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? The irony is hilarious. Omar was so hyped thinking Ack was getting canceled, but instead YouTube canceled him. Okay? This is another one that I missed. Tony says, this is what happens when you gossip too much about other people's businesses. Omar always on that moral high ground, and YouTube was like, all right, enough. And there's like 26 replies in this. People really started to argue. 5 in here, you know what I'm saying? 6 in here, 18 in here. So people were really, really debating this. And even on my channel, I was getting similar replies to when I was talking about Deshae and the whole camera situation. So if we look at the replies here, and again, it's not all of them, so don't get it twisted. But essentially the sentiment is, let's see. Good for that hater. Stop trying to tarnish what people built. Let's see what else is here. Here's someone else talking about striking. This is Tisa. I am in no way trying to protect Deshae. What I am doing is speaking up for any content creator who puts out the same type of content as him. You really have to understand that he has been on TV. This is not what I'm talking about. But I don't want to spend too much time, scrolling through. But there's a decent amount of comments essentially sharing that same sentiment of, hey, man, commentary channels are the real problem, and words have consequences. This is what y'all get for talking shit on other people. And, this is the consequence. You can't just be blabbing your mouth and act like nothing can happen to you. Which, I'm gonna be honest, chat, I want to get y'all's opinion on that. Like, I want to start right there. How do y'all feel about that take of social commentary problems, commentary channels, excuse me, starting to become a problem, being problematic inherently, and just ODing? Because I go like, I kind of get where they're coming from, right? Let me say that I get where they're coming from. I think channels like Sunny V2 have been extremely criticized, you know, for the content that they make. I even on my channel criticized this dude that made a video calling Plaque Max the next P. Diddy. Is this guy right here. These Plaque Max accusations are discussing. This dude made like a video essay on Max. The thumbnail was like Max drooling, calling him the next P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I get that there is criticism for the commentary community. But at the same time, I don't think that it is right for people, for you know, the people being talked about to straight up strike down channels that are talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it'd be one thing. And this is kind of the slippery slope. Is like, you know, from their angle, these accusations being made by these commentary channels can be viewed as defamatory. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are labels that you do not want to put. These are labels that you don't want put on you. These are labels that you don't want attached to you. No one wants to be called a groomer, a PDF file, you know, all these different things. No one wants to be called that. And if in your heart of hearts you truly feel as if, you know, this is not representative of your character, this is some bullshit, I don't blame creators for reporting certain videos that paint them in a, not even a negative light, a false light in their eyes. Now, what false is can be up to public perception, you know, but in your eyes, if you truly feel as if you're not a PDF file, I feel like you have the right to report a video that's claiming you to be that. You know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, these are all public news stories. That is my problem with reporting commentary channels, right? Like, if there's actual false information being said, that's one thing. But if the mass reporting is based off of just people's opinions that you don't like, that's when I have a problem. That right there is when I have a problem, chat. Because at this point, what is the definition of a commentary channel? You know what I'm saying? Like, a commentary channel is just anyone who talks about any topic. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of YouTube, which is a lot of content creators, which is a lot of podcasts. You know, and commentary can range from very high-level topics to talking about trending topics to, you know, talking about the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, like, are we not allowed to talk on these topics? And that's where I disagree. That's where I disagree. I think my thing is if a situation is public, then people talking about your public situation is something you just got to rock with. You know what I'm saying? It's just something you got to rock with. This is something you got to deal with. Because people have the right to their opinion, and people have the right to express that opinion. And I just find this very, very hypocritical, not putting it on Act that he's actually mass reporting this. But if it is Act allegedly mass reporting this shit, this is coming from the dude who talks about anyone and everyone in the music industry. Some might even look at in a defamatory way. You know what I'm saying? He be on live 10, 12 hours a day talking about everyone else's business, checking everyone else's pockets. But when it comes to other people talking about him, that's when it becomes a problem. That is where it gets very hypocritical to me. Aqua in the chat says you got to prove malice to prove defamation, especially of a public figure like Ak. Commentary is too vague unless it becomes excessive without reason. That too, like that. There's a reason why a lot of people don't even try defamation case. It's actually a very, very hard thing to prove in court. It's a very, very hard thing to prove in court. That's not the point you guys were saying. He's a groomer. I mean, listen. At some point, it'd be one thing if people were labeling you and didn't have like reasoning to back it up. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like the reasoning isn't just to call someone X, Y, and Z, that's one thing. But if people legitimately is calling someone X, Y, and Z, and they have the evidence to back it up, and they're explaining why, I don't see a problem with that. I don't like if you Hibari, excuse me. If you disagree with the nuance, that's one thing, right? That's what I'm saying. If you disagree with the nuance, that's fine. But at some point, bro, if that's his belief, then that's his belief. And I don't think Omar was just waiting for the right day to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is we're looking at the evidence. And the evidence, the conclusion that I come up with is X, Y, and Z is Z, Y, and X. I don't think there's a problem with that, bro. I don't think that's a problem with that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about commentary channels. I know Cardiac is in here right now. Shout out to Big Cardiac. I'm gonna throw you a mod. You're for a lifer, man. You're for a lifer. Yeah, we're talking about commentary channels right now and the ethics behind them. Cause we were looking at some of the comments from the last pod, some of the comments on previous videos, and there's been this counter push against commentary channels of, hey man, I'll be talking too much shit, you know? So you get what you get and you don't get upset. You know what I'm saying? Commentaries could be hit or miss. Shout out to Jakey Bell, what's good, bro? I have to go to recommended TV show. I have to, what? Okay. Like I said, it's background noise, but shouldn't be taken down. Most be more reliable than news. I've been crying literal tears since 8 p.m. Thank you for being live right now. Deadass needed this, not gonna lie. Shout out to AK, man. I'm sorry if you're telling me I tell the situation to multiple people and a good majority say that's grooming, then I feel like that makes the reasoning justifiable. Commentaries, oh God, I already read that. I like commentary channels. Which, I will say, this chat is definitely biased, because y'all are, you can definitely classify this channel as a commentary channel, so this chat is probably biased. But, I don't know, that was just, I think that's an interesting conversation, because I genuinely see both sides. I genuinely see both sides in this discussion. Because, you know, I feel like, you know, if someone made allegations, you know, about me and my character, and, you know, when we talk about Deshae, when we talk about, Ak, like, we're putting, you know, people are putting some crazy allegations on them. You know, I get why they be pissed. You know, that's ultimately the empathy angle that I'm getting at. Like, I get why they're pissed. Because these are claims that you shouldn't take lightly, you know? But let's see. JM Santiago. Channels like Abba and Preach do a good job dissecting and discussing topics, but some commentary channels just talk nonsense without facts and literally just try to bring people down with low effort videos. That's a fact. And I think we also need to be careful with what low effort videos mean, because just because a video is edited, good chat, does not mean, and I mean does not mean, that the video is a high effort video. Let me clarify that right now. Just because a video is well edited does not mean it is actually a high quality video. A lot of shit can be masked by editing. But what are the talking points? How is information being conveyed? What is the delivery? These are things that matter. You know what I'm saying? And especially now, and shout out to Aqua for pointing it out, especially now when AI is getting better, especially now when editing is getting easier. Like, bro, don't take that quality shit at face value. You know what I'm saying? People can still be spewing bullshit, but the editing is fire. Like, nah, bro, we not doing that, bro. We not doing that. Listen, man, shout out to the 100 in the building. Big Hondo in the building. For those asking, I'm sipping on Don Julio and Cran Apple tonight, y'all. I'm sipping on Don Julio Actifulio tonight. Also, I'm gonna put this in the chat, bruh. Hey, man, this show's on Spotify. All right, we are on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts. I'm serious, chat. This is the SOLZ show, for real. And I don't know. I'm very curious to see how this works, because I don't know if y'all noticed, chat. Spotify is like pushing. Spotify is pushing video. And this is just so weird to see. All right. So this is the last pod. This is the first pod. Last pod, technically. I don't know. So you can watch it on Spotify. Like, this is so weird. This is so weird to me. But honestly, cool. I don't know, bro. Damn, SOLZ, you wasn't gonna let. You just gotta subscribe, bro. You just gotta subscribe. It's 5 a.m. and my TV blasting the stream wakes me up. Shout out SOLZ from the 263. What is 263? That ain't right? Yeah, no, I don't. This shit looks weird, but hey, man, I'm trying to see if there's opportunity for growth on Spotify. I'll test it out. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit is free. I'm not even paying for it. I'm pretty sure anyone can do this, chat. All right, you just gotta. I'm not gonna do free promo, but this shit was pretty easy to set up. Spotify's audio, not video. Whatchamacallit? You can still listen to it like in a regular audio way, like on Spotify, like a regular podcast, but it just gives you the optionality for videos. I know Joe Rogan has been uploading on Spotify for a minute now, and I know he's had video on there for a long ass time. 263 is our area code in Zimbabwe. I don't know that, but appreciate you, man. Shout out to Zimbabwe. Markiplier has had a video on Spotify for a couple years now. Let's see. Q Talk. Spotify had podcasts you can view for a minute now. Yeah. No, I've known, but I keep up with, like, you know, these platform keynotes. An emphasis for them this year is like pushing video for some weird reason. So, you know, whatever you see these social media apps literally telling you that they're pushing something, I think the least you could do is just try, you know. And if it don't work, it don't work. If it does, then boom, you know what I'm saying. You find your fucking lane, you know. But let's go ahead and move on to the Grammys. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Grammys. A lot happened during the Grammys. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fully prepared to actually talk about this because this wasn't on the docket. So we gonna have to wing a lot of this, chat. A lot happened during the Grammys. Okay, where do we start? One, I can't say he stole the show, but Kai Cenat being at the Grammys was big, especially for, you know, a creator like me, a guy that keeps up with all this shit. That was big time. I'm very dedicated to the creator space, and any advancements in the creator space of that caliber, any needle movers, I'm excited to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Another one. Sabrina is milk of the decade. Man, I gotta get close for this, and I gotta switch angles. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter is milk of the decade. No one is beating her. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. That lady is fine. Okay. Third of all, Miss Swift, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. I like what I'm seeing. I usually don't, but I like what I'm seeing. Okay. What am I on? Third? Fourth? I'm lost in the sauce. She ain't Sydney. Man, Sydney's starting to become overrated. I said it, man. If you're in big 2025, if your top milk is Sydney Sweeney, you're not a real milkman for real, man. I'm sorry. You're not really a milkman, man. That's such a generic answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, that's like saying your favorite J's are Brett Elevens. Like, come on, bro. Come up with something different. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Who's with me? Who's with me? All right, let's let's get serious. Some serious conversations to have. Beyonce was getting cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Beyonce was getting cooked specifically for winning Album of the Year, and I think she also won Country Album of the Year. But a lot of people were mad with her winning the awards. Can't say the actual term that people are calling it, but in my verse, we call it a Joel Embiid Award. That is what people are saying. People are saying that the main reason Beyonce got them awards is not because she deserved it, but because Jay-Z, Mr. ROC himself, was bitching last year. So him and them being the power couple that they are had to get Queen Bee a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So, now mind you, this is Beyonce's first album of the year. First album of the year in her illustrious, legendary career. You know, I'm pretty sure I seen a clip of Taylor Swift literally saying to Lucian, who's the UMG CEO or whatever, saying it's about damn time. And it is about damn time. You know what I'm saying? But at what cost? Because everyone's saying Billie Eilish got robbed. Sabrina got robbed. Let me look at the Album of the Year nominees. Let me look at the nominees this year. All right, here we go. So nominees this year was Taylor Swift, Short and Sweet. Taylor Swift, Sabrina, Chaperone, Andre 3000, Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, whatchamacallit, Jacob Collier, Charlie XCX, and Beyonce. And Beyonce is the one that won. And everyone's saying it's a hammy award. Another conversation, and I think she won Country Album of the Year too. And Beyonce winning Country Album of the Year will always be controversial. It was a mid list, so it's not that crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying Cowboy Carter is a ass album. I will say this though. I think historically speaking, chat, and this is low key why people don't fuck with the Grammys. I think some people are actually looking for a popularity contest. And I don't know how I feel about that. Cause like, from my understanding, there's like an actual voting pool for this. And I think, you know, ideally for the pinnacle of the music industry, you would want people to judge the quality of the work as opposed to just a popularity contest. And I feel like a lot of the arguments against Cowboy Carter was a lot of popularity arguments. It was on some, yo, who the fuck was bumping Cowboy Carter? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck, like, we was bumping Short and Sweet all summer. Billie Eilish had some bangers. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like, I don't know enough about the Cowboy Carter album to really speak on it, but I think a lot of people were saying the same thing when Killer Mike won Rap Album of the Year last season. Killer Mike over Travis Scott? Well, you didn't listen to Killer Mike. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna act like I listened to Killer Mike. I didn't listen to Killer Mike. But if you haven't listened to all these different albums, And I'm assuming that, you know, these are judged based off of like a qualitative lens as opposed to just looking at numbers. I don't know. I just don't think it's that bad of a pick. Maybe that's my hot take. I just don't think it's that bad of a pick. Especially, again, if the people saying this are motherfuckers that haven't listened to all these albums, right? Because what if? Because I'm gonna keep it a stack. The Jesse Volume 4. What if this shit was the craziest album ever? I just didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? What if this is the craziest album? I just didn't know about it. But I don't know. See, there go Poppy Eli in chat. Whoa, it is. Go listen. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if the Jesse Volume 4 actually won Album of the Year, I just can't say it got robbed, but I just can't say it was a robbery when I didn't listen to the fucking album. I just can't do that. I just cannot do that. Some other storylines from Grammy weekend. Kanye West bringing his wife, Bianca Censori, onto the red carpet and just showing titties. That was crazy. There's literally like a little piece of fabric stopping that shit. Showing titties, chat. And then they got kicked out. And I'm gonna be honest, chat, I don't want to sound like, you know, put it on stream. Brenna's crazy. Is it W Milk though? I'm gonna be honest, and it's gonna sound crazy coming from me. I don't care, bro. That shit is weird. Kanye, the way Kanye presents his wife towards the public is some weird behavior. And I don't want to hear y'all, I'm different ass motherfuckers in chat talk, bro. Shit is weird. Allowing your wife to just go out in public with her bare fucking nipples out. That is weird behavior, bro. It's odd, but I enjoyed the view. I guess. But I feel like at some point, it just becomes corny. It becomes tacky. It becomes... like, what the... Come on, bro. Y'all ever tried to use a key item in Pokemon in, like, the inside of a gym? Like... Now is not the time, Gary. You know? Like, that's a crazy pull. Now is not the time. Fuck, there may be some kids in the fucking building, too. Because I'm not entirely sure the Grammys is a pure 18+ event. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just weird. Doechii was also getting a lot of the who the fuck is Doechii type of comments. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. And I think this is the problem when it comes to award shows that cover such a big range of communities, sectors. Because the Grammys is supposed to cover all of music, right? This is supposed to be the music award show of the world, right? And the streamer awards do the same thing too. Not all of us are supposed to know everyone. Not all of us are supposed to know everyone. And that's the problem with the awards, is that they're trying to encapsulate each award by covering everyone. But just because you live in your own world where you don't know about X, Y, or Z person doesn't mean they're not popping. That's one thing we gotta realize. There is a world bigger than your fucking bubble. There is a world bigger than your bubble. So all of these people pulling the, man, who the fuck is Doechii? Man, who whose chap were wrong. Bro, you're just in your fucking bubble, and that's all it is. That's literally all it is. It's not about the Grammys choosing this X, Y, or Z person that you don't know. It's a cop-out for you and your lack of knowledge on a certain topic. You know what I'm saying? People do it with the Gamer Awards too. This game won. When was it? Baldur's Gate 3 won? Baldur's Gate 3 over Spider-Man 2? How could they? What? Who played you? Just because you didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't mean it's not a fire game. You just didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't just play Baldur's Gate 3. But I think it's weird when the thing that you don't know wins something and you just assume no one else knows about it. No one else knows about it. You just don't know about it. Like when Baldur's Gate 3 won and I didn't play it, I looked at it as a damn. I mean, me personally, out of this list, my favorite is Spider-Man 2, but Baldur's Gate gotta have one for some reason. I don't just look at it and say, man, who the fuck played? Like, come on, bruh. That's weird. Main character syndrome shit, bro. Main character syndrome shit, bro. The world is bigger. The world is bigger than your bubble, bro. Trust me. And I need to I like to remind myself of that by traveling across the country, across the world. Because it really is true, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest, and this going to sound condescending. I can't look at the worldview of someone who hasn't traveled much in their life as seriously as I should. And maybe that's taking this conversation way too deep. But, like, not to say that I can't take you seriously. Maybe that's what I'm saying. But I can only take you so seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, your view of the world is just so closed-minded. Your view of the world is just so within your bubble that I don't think it's the representation of actual reality. I just don't, bro. I just don't. And I need to catch myself. Who or what are we talking about? I'm not talking about anyone specifically. It's just something that I've noticed, bro. It's just something that I've noticed. Traveling will definitely humble you, especially when you travel out of the country. Like, it is always like it's a culture shock for me to travel from state to state. But when you travel out of the country, it is just so interesting to see what other people's problems are compared to like what American problems are. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I come back home, I just become more humble, I guess. I don't know. Not to minimize the problems that we're having in America, but I ain't gonna lie. There's levels to these bezels to me. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I be going to the Philippines, you know, and I see stray dogs, stray cats walking in Metro Manila. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, like, I know New York City has a rat problem, but I ain't never seen, like, a bunch of them. A bunch of stray dogs just laying on the street, crazy style. You know what I'm saying? Shit everywhere. You know, the wires are, like, exposed. The electrical wires are exposed. I don't know, bro. Country traveling is different because you go to another culture and see a different point of view. Yeah, country traveling is different, too. And it's very interesting, too, when you go on long drives. Seeing the difference in culture when, like, you just drove it all in a straight line, damn near. Like, that is always so interesting to me when I go on long drives, chat. Because it takes probably, like, 5 hours for me to drive from here to, like, Jersey. But the difference between Jersey and Massachusetts is like night and day. You know what I'm saying? And then the difference from, I think from Jersey to North Carolina is like another 5 to 6 hours. Difference from Jersey to North Carolina is so crazy. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. So is YouTube bugging that didn't get a notification? I don't know. Me and my girl were having the exact same conversation. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Ultimately, my point is the world is bigger than what you think. Okay. What else? Grammy related. Kendrick, boy. Shout out to Kendrick, man. Shout out to Kendrick. Have we ever seen an artist peak this late into their career? I don't know if I'm just... this is a problem that I have. I look at shit from like a basketball lens too much sometimes. But Kendrick been popping my whole time. I've been listening to rap, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I think right now, in terms of popularity, notoriety, all these different things, Kendrick is peaking in what, like year 15, year 16? That's crazy. That's crazy to say, chat. That is insane. For you to have your career years in year 15, I've never seen that before. Now, mind you, this is a guy that's already been up there. He's been a member of the Big Three for a reason. He's been a Grammy Award-winning artist since 2015, probably even before that. You know what I'm saying? He's had hit records. But for that guy to say that he's having his best year in year 15, 16, whatever year Kendrick's in, that shit is hella impressive, bro. That shit is hella impressive. So I gotta shout out K-Dot, man. That's a talented guy right there, bro. That's an extremely talented guy right there. And I think, 2024, there's only a handful of people you can say really own that year. K-Dot was one of them. K-Dot was one of them. I'm saying, and mind you, we're talking about like the names alongside K-Dot. I'm talking about like Donald Trump. I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Like, that's the type of year Kendrick Lamar had. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say 2024 person of the year is Kendrick Lamar, I ain't batting an eye. I just am. I just am not. So yeah, Kendrick killed the Grammys. Definitely excited to see his Super Bowl performance. But I ain't gonna lie, man. It's tough because I like the guy's music. I really do, man. I really do. And I will say, if I had to pick my favorite rapper of all time, I would be lying to y'all if I said it wasn't Drake. But man, Drake just looks bad right now, chat. Drake just looks real bad right now, bro. No friends in the industry for real, chat. No friends in the industry, man. God. That's crazy. I'd be throwing up, bro. This is like, I'm going to put it for my NBA guys, because there's still a decent amount of NBA guys in the chat. This is like, because I think a big component of this is like, this is the music industry. This is supposed to be the show with your peers in the crowd. So I would say this is like the top 75 list. And, let's say you're Dwight Howard, right? I don't know. Let's say you're Dwight Howard. You go to the top 75 all-time ceremony. I don't even think Dwight made it, so he may be a bad example. Let's say you're D-Wade. Fuck it. Let's say you're D-Wade. They're hosting a top 75 all-time ceremony show thing or whatever. You go in there and everyone just starts calling you a bitch, bro. Like, whoa. That's crazy. That'd be crazy. I'd cry. Because I think, especially for people of notoriety, people are used to, it comes with the territory to deal with the public. You know what I'm saying? I think that's normal. To deal with the public, deal with criticism, deal with haters. And when people say that, fuck the haters, that's really referring to like, the public. But I think, especially in industries like music, in industries like sports, what people really care about is how their peers perceive them. You know what I'm saying? Cause fuck what these motherfuckers that don't know what we going through think about me. Fuck what the news reporters think. They don't really know how to make music. But what does Future think about me? What does J. Cole think about me? What does X, Y, and Z think about me? Because these are the people that I actually work with. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that I perceive are on my level. These are the people that if I have their respect, that means something. Because they have a level of credibility that Joe Schmo on Twitter just doesn't have. And for Drake to look at the whole music industry just clown him, that's tough. That's tough, bro. That hurts. That hurts. I'd be hurt. I'd be hurt. Now, one could say he brought it on himself. Then, stop acting like a PDF file. You know what I'm saying? And that's fair. Can't really go against that, right? But I don't know. Especially if he truly feels as if like all of these shits are like false allegations. And not a whole like Taylor Swift I don't know if y'all saw Taylor Swift at the Grammys dancing her ass off to Not Like Us. Every time. I don't know if she was drunk or whatever. Taylor Swift. Hey! Hey, Kendrick! Hey! All right, Tay-Tay. Sit your drunk ass down. All right? You gotta take care of you gotta take care of Travis this week. Swift been friends with Kendrick. You can't help but dance. That's fair, bro. So she been a K-Dot fan. No. Just that's just an example. But my sentiment still stands though. Drake a homewrecker. That's why they don't like him. Damn. I see Jay-Z in the crowd too. I don't know, bro. I just think it's oh wait, hold on. I need to find. Hold on. Let me call my girl. Not on stream. Not on stream. One sec, chat. This will make sense soon. Hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Okay, she's probably asleep. There is this like, she was showing it to me yesterday. I don't know if y'all would know what it's called, chat. There is this like anonymous thread of people at the Grammys that like submitted anonymous notes about things that people did at the Grammys, but you know what I'm saying? They want to kept it. They kept it anonymous, but there's like a thread of them, and people, the internet got to investigating to try to figure out what the quote was about. Do y'all know what that's called? Because I honestly want to look that up. For this stream, bro. Jay-Z can't be Daisy. He got allegations too. That's what I'm saying. Why millionaires asking for donations? That was weird too. What is it called, bro? What is it? Grammy whistleblower? Is that what it's called? Secrets. Grammy secret. Is Grammy secret something, bro? Secret stories. Let's see if something comes up. Let's see if something comes up, bro. Cause there's like a thread of people like submitting stories. One of them was like, "Oh, I saw so and so doing coke." I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on?" Maybe it's on TikTok, chat. Maybe it's on TikTok. A lot of these things are on TikTok. Grammy secrets. What if we look up Grammy secrets? Damn, I can't find them. Oh, blind items. Here we go. I found it, chat. I found it. All right, we're gonna play a game. Okay. This is called Grammy blind items. Okay. We are going to guess who these are about.
Here are the highly anticipated blind items from the Grammy Awards that have not been revealed yet, so you guys can try to guess who they're about. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. This first one reads, the permanent A-list rapper and his wife showed zero affection towards each other. She did make out with her bodyguard, though.
So, for those who are confused, these are all allegations, by the way. These are all allegations. But these are allegations made by people who were allegedly at the Grammys, saw some shit, wanted to gossip, but wanted to remain anonymous. And obviously, they didn't want to out who, they're actually talking about. So it's like a guessing game of, like, who this is about. So everyone is saying number one is Beyonce and Jay-Z. She did make out with her bodyguard, though. It's crazy.
Number two, speaking of permanent A-list rappers, one of them was really serious when he said his quote-unquote wife was available to rent by the hour.
That is probably Kanye.
Hour.
Chat, that is probably Kanye. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I don't know who this source is. So, again, maybe take it with a grain of salt. All right, but this is just, I don't know.
Number three, the religious deity singer won multiple awards and still has to be an opening act for the former Disney singer. She was complaining about it to her agent.
I don't know who that is. Former Disney singer?
Complaining about it to her agent.
Opening act for the former Disney singer. Wasn't Taylor Swift a former Disney singer? I don't know.
Agent. Number four, speaking of religious, this contemporary Christian nominee was doing Coca-Cola in a bathroom. Number five, the abuser/serial R-wordist told some musical partners they would win if he could attach his name to their record. They agreed, and he took all the money from the sales, and they didn't win. He is such a...
Who is this? The abuser/serial artist? That could be two words. I ain't gonna lie. Told some musical partners they would win if he could attach his name to the record. They agreed, and he took all the money from the sales, and they didn't win. Chris Brown?
A horrible person. Number six, speaking of being promised a win, the host thought the fix was in and he would win. He was not happy that he lost. Number seven, why yes, that was a Nepo baby/singer/actress loudly being intimate with a rando at an after party and letting everyone watch.
Who is that? Why yes, that was a Nepo baby/singer/actress loudly having sex with a rando at an after party and letting everyone watch? Letting everyone watch is insane. And why y'all saying Willow? Y'all think that's Willow?
Number eight, this winner last night has had a long career. She is also very much anti-establishment and gives off Lauryn Hill vibes. She freaked out about the carpeting and some pattern in it and was praying while walking across it.
But this is what I'm saying, chat. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Walking across it.
If this is the crowd that we're talking about, allegedly, these are all allegations. They could all be true. They could all be false. I don't fucking know. But let's just assume for a second they're all true. Y'all are the motherfuckers saying A minor to Not Like Us. Y'all all got a weird case. Why are all of y'all around? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, come on, bro.
Number 9, even the A-plus list singer knows the former wheelchair actor is a predator. She really emphasized the minor part of the song when she
I'm pretty sure this is Taylor Swift. A-plus list singer is kind of dick sucker, I ain't gonna lie.
was singing along. Number 10, this 5-time winner in a not very high-profile category got into an actual fight with a guy she said touched her inappropriately.
Damn.
Number
Stand on
11, the
business.
permanent A-list singer/producer went off on a reporter after they stopped interviewing him mid-sentence to try to talk to the small church
I seen this clip. I think it's Babyface. I don't know who Babyface is, respectfully, but I did see the tweets.
singer.
So this is real. I will say that. Blind item 11, this is on camera. So this is real. So, hey.
Number 12, this foreign group won last night and celebrated like their lives were ending. They win most Coca-Cola and booze of the night. It was like the 80s were back. Number 13, the small chapel singer was the worst to everyone last night who was not higher than her on the list. The 5-time winner mentioned earlier was really treated like crap. It was only after the chapel singer learned she wasn't just a random fan, but a 5-time winner that her attitude changed. Number 14, this permanent A-list singer says she doesn't care about any of the awards given prior to the actual show. So much disrespect.
I mean, she doesn't care about any of the awards. I mean, at a certain point, bro, do you really care about the player of the months? Like, if you're really like that, you know what I'm like? I just don't think this is that bad. Like, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big deal for the people that get it. But at some point, who really care about all NBA selections? Like once you're Bron, like who really cares about that? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. But who do y'all think this is though? Because permanent A-list singer, that gotta be one of them ones. That would have surprised me if it was Taylor. Nah. But Lady Gaga, she, so the pronouns there. Gotta be a. I don't want to go there. I just want to ride my horses. I don't know.
Number 15, one of the nominees this weekend doesn't actually exist. They are AI, and the group name was chosen by a computer. And number 16 reads, this winner from last night was smoking a substance that rhymes with Seth. She just can't break the habit. Come back tomorrow.
Yo. Yo, that's a crazy blind item. Now apparently she did release like what the internet thinks is the answer. So we can do that. This is it right here.
I was also expecting more blind items than this would come out from the Grammy Awards, especially because we got like 33 after the Golden Globes. But there could still be more that get released. Here are 3 more that were released today after I posted part 1. So here is part 2 of the blind items from the Grammy Awards that have not been revealed yet, so you guys can try to guess who they're about. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. Number 17, this foreign-born, barely legal singer was hooking up with a fellow one-name singer, albeit he is A-list and she is way down the list.
Damn.
Number 18, this very rich Nepo baby had no idea she was introduced to a woman her significant other is sleeping with.
Damn. Yo, what's up, bruh? Yo.
And number 19 reads, I thought this former A- list celebrity / reality star.
Wait, who the fuck is grading the? Nah, bro. Cause okay, I get it right. A, B, C, D list. Okay, the pluses and the minus. Who the fuck is doing that? A- list. A- list. Come on, bro. Let's be serious.
/ stripper was starting a church. The letting people take shots off your half-naked body doesn't sound very religious. Like I said in part 1, you guys can guess who these are about now, but come back tomorrow for the reveals. I was also expecting more blind items.
All right, let's look at the answers. Okay, here we go, Chad. These are the answers.
Here are all of the blind item reveals from the Grammy
4 minutes.
Awards. There are a few that did not get revealed, but we can still try to guess who they're about, and they might be revealed later. I will only watch some of these, bro. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations.
Yeah, I want to watch all of it.
This first one reads, the permanent A-list rapper and his wife showed zero affection towards each other. She did make out with her bodyguard, though. And this is allegedly Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay.
Number 2, speaking of permanent A-list rappers, one of them was really serious when he said his quote-unquote wife was available to rent by the hour. And this is allegedly Kanye West and Bianca Censori.
That's so crazy.
Number 3, the religious deity singer won multiple awards and still has to be an opening act for the former Disney singer. She was complaining about it to her agent. And this is allegedly St. Vincent and Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
Number 4 was not revealed.
Is,
Speaking of religious, this contemporary Christian nominee was doing Coca-Cola in a bathroom. And if you're interested, there is a link here to the 2025 Grammy winners in the Christian and gospel music category. Number 5, the abuser/serial R-wordist told some musical partners they would win if he could attach his name to their record. They agreed, and he took all of the money from the sales, and they didn't win. He is such a horrible person. And this is allegedly Chris Brown and his song Residuals. Number 6, speaking of being promised a win, the host thought the fix was in and that he would win. He was not happy that he lost. And this is allegedly Trevor Noah, who lost Best Comedy Album to Dave Chappelle.
Comedy album? Trevor Noah, the host? The host got beef? Bro, what's up, bro? The host got beef, chat. What the hell?
Number 7 was unfortunately not revealed. It reads, why yes, that was this Nepo baby/singer/actress loudly being intimate with a rando at an after party and letting everyone watch. Number 8.
That's what I want. Come on, bro.
Number 8, party and letting
I wanted to figure out who 7 was, or whichever this.
everyone watch.
Who do y'all think this is, though, chat? This got to be some freaka leak, bro. This got to be a freaka leak. Who a freaka leak? Nepo baby. So it can't be Sexy Red. Loudly having sex at an after party and letting everyone watch. Is Willow really a freak? It could be Miley still. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Could be Miley, Willow. It could be a guy. Let's not rule out the guys. Let's not rule out the guys. But is Jaden like a yeller? Because it does say loudly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's Hollywood. Watch out for Blue. Yo, chill.
Number 8, this winner last night has had a long career. She also is very much anti-establishment and gives off Lauryn Hill vibes. She freaked out about the carpeting and some pattern in it and was praying while walking across it. And this is allegedly Janelle Monáe. Number 9, even the A+ list singer knows the former wheelchair actor is a predator. She really emphasized the minor part of the song when she was singing along. And this is allegedly Taylor Swift and Drake. Number 10, this 5-time winner in a not very high-profile category got into an actual fight with a guy she said touched her inappropriately. And this is allegedly Samara Joy, who won a Grammy for Best Jazz Vocal Album.
I don't know, Ball.
Number 11, the permanent A-list singer/producer went off on a reporter after they stopped interviewing him mid-sentence to try to talk to the small church singer. And this is allegedly Babyface and Chappell Roan.
Yeah, this was on
Number
camera.
12, this foreign group won last night and celebrated like their lives were ending. They win most Coca-Cola and booze of the night. It was like the 80s were back. And this is allegedly Gojira, who won Best Metal Performance. Number 13, the small chapel singer was the worst to everyone last night who was not higher than her on the list. The 5-time winner mentioned earlier was really treated like crap. It was only after the chapel singer learned she wasn't just a random fan but a 5-time winner that her attitude changed. And this is allegedly Chappell Roan and Samara Joy. Number 14 and 15 were not revealed.
So was Chappell being the asshole or Samara?
Number 4, this is allegedly winner that her attitude...
Small celebrates win for best new artist by calling out record labels. The small chapel singer was the worst to everyone last night, who was not higher than her on the list. 5-time winner mentioned earlier was really treated like crap. It was only after the chapel singer learned she wasn't just a random. Okay.
Changed. And this is allegedly Chappell Roan and Samara Joy. Number 14 and 15 were not revealed. Number 14 reads, this permanent A-list singer says she doesn't care about any of the awards given prior to the actual show.
I gotta know who
so
this
much
is.
Disrespect. Number 15 reads,
Who's
one of the
that?
nominees this weekend.
Come on, bro. I'm not getting the answers to the ones I really want answers to, bro. What the hell? Come on, bro.
Doesn't actually exist. They are AI, and the group name was chosen by a computer. And number 16 reads, this winner from last night was smoking a substance that rhymes with Seth. She just can't break the habit. And this is allegedly
Money! Come on, bro.
Miley Cyrus. Number 17, this foreign-born, barely legal singer was hooking up with a fellow one-named singer, albeit he is A-list and she is way down the list. And this is allegedly Vea and Shabuzi.
I'm probably gonna know shot of whiskey. Yeah. Big Shabuzi.
Number 18, this very rich Nepo baby had no idea she was introduced to a woman her significant other is sleeping with. And this is allegedly Gracie Abrams and Paul Mescal. And number 19 reads, I thought this former A-list celebrity / reality star / stripper was starting a church. The letting people take shots off your half-naked body doesn't sound very religious. And this is allegedly
What the fuck? Black China? What the hell, chat? What is this? What is this? What is she wearing, chat? What is she wearing? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Black China. Here are all of the
They all weird, man. They all weird, chat. Jesus fuck, bro. That was a roller coaster. That was absolutely a roller coaster. Hey, man, shout out to the 118 in the building. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, we got a couple more things to talk about. Chat. All right. We got the Twitch CEO putting his nuts on the table. Okay? Twitch CEO putting his nuts on the table. Okay, so this is an article from Dexerto, big Dexerto in the building. Okay. Twitch CEO blasts Kick and YouTube for copying their formula. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has gone on record to claim rival platforms merely fuck. Starting to hit chat. I need water. Hold on. Wait, is this pre-recorded? No, Sam, it is not. I'm talking to you right now, buddy. We live every Wednesday and Sunday. Every Wednesday and Sunday. Okay. Twitch CEO blasts Kick and YouTube for copying their formula. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has gone on record to claim rival platforms merely replicated their formula for success, even going as far as to say Kick downright copied them. I will say, he has all the right to believe that. All the peace out, Key. 9 a.m. Damn, that's tough. He has all the right to believe that. I don't know if y'all remembered when Kick launched. It was quite literally, and I mean quite literally, and I know people overuse the word literally now. It was a replica of Twitch with a green skin on it. That's what it was. I will say this. I'll give Kick this. Now, the layout is different enough, especially on mobile, because Twitch has this whole like For You page shit going on. Like, the layout is different enough to say that Kick is different, but originally, boy, Kick stole Twitch's whole fucking flow. But nevertheless, as the saying go, there's no love in war, and that's evidently true in the streaming space too. Despite leading the industry with a whopping 61.1% of total market share. Damn, I didn't know it was 61. Twitch's CEO has shared some disparaging remarks about their main competitors in the space. From Clancy's perspective, many of their rivals simply look to replicate the exact streaming experience just under their logo instead. YouTube just made Twitch on YouTube. What? Wait, what? What? Facebook just made Twitch on Facebook. The one he took particular issue with was none other than Kick, the newest. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Now, did they steal some features from Twitch? Yes. But to just say they put Twitch on YouTube, I can't rock with that. I ain't gonna lie. Because at that point, you're just saying adding live streaming to your platform is stealing Twitch, like adding Twitch. I can't rock with that, bro. I don't think that's what YouTube and Facebook did. Now, if he can justify a little bit more, then maybe. But like, what about YouTube and Facebook's implementation makes him say that they just stole Twitch? That's a steep claim to make. Very steep claim to make. That's what I'm saying. Twitch didn't make live streaming. Like, what the fuck? But at the same time, YouTube got shorts and shit. Okay. Kick downright copied the site. I will say about Kick specifically, he got the right to say that. Twitch CEO claims rivals copied from them. There are plenty of similarities on surface, and Kick hasn't been shy in openly admitting it's copying a number of Twitch's better features. For what it's worth, Kick is even running through the same AWS system Twitch uses to make its broadcast possible in the first place. Though, of course, there are plenty of distinctions too, Be it the far more generous payout structure or the looser moderation is far from a direct clone at its very core. Regardless, imitation isn't the sincerest form of flattery for Clancy, as he only had praise for one competitor in the space, TikTok. By his account, TikTok was the first platform that didn't just copy Twitch. You mean just advert? Like, what? Yo, does he think Twitch invented live streaming? What the fuck? Ultimately, all social media platforms with any form of live streaming capability are competing for your time, Clancy explained. Thus, he views far more than just YouTube and Kick as direct competition, even though Twitch still controls a considerable majority of the industry. I can't read today, y'all. According to the data from Steam Labs, 82% of all live streamed hours occurred on Twitch. That leaves just 17.7 of live stream hours for everyone else to fight over. Okay. So Kick then responds to Twitch's CEO's claims. Hours after comments caught fire on February 4th, Kick's owner, Andrew Santamaria, fired back on X. Kick certainly moves the needle in favor of the creator. To downplay Kick's place in the market works against the streamer. Closing out the response, the Kick staff member invited the journalists of the original article onto their Kick Talk podcast to discuss the finer points with CEO Eddie Craven. So a lot to cover here, chat. A lot to cover here when it comes to the platform wars. One, I didn't know Twitch had it like that when it comes to market share. 60% is insane. 82% of all live stream hours occur on Twitch is crazy. What I do wonder is, what is market share to them? Is that just hours streamed? Is that hours watched? Because I will say this, bro. I don't think a lot of YouTube streamers have the notoriety of Twitch streamers, because I feel like it is on some like click shit when it comes to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make it on Twitch, you are a big fish in a small pond. But on YouTube, you know, I think on Twitch, if there's a streamer that's averaging 10,000 plus viewers, a lot of people would know about them. Like, off a name value alone, this is a streamer that averages 10K, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, even in our community, I understand the whole bubble analogy that I just said. But, you know, if someone on Twitch is getting 10,000 viewers, especially in the WL space, you would know about it. But YouTube is so big, that there are a lot of streamers that regularly stream that pull crazy numbers that you don't even know pull crazy numbers. One, I'll bring her up, because these streams have just been randomly popping up. This is lovely TTV. She just be randomly popping up on my homepage. Her streams, concurrent wise, because they be popping up. She gets like 7, 8, 10K, sometimes 15K. And like a streamer like that on Twitch, a lot of people will know about, but because it's YouTube, the notoriety just isn't there. I think it's a stigma thing when it comes to YouTube streamers. Another one, and this is gonna sound like a crazy name, Candace Owens. I don't know if y'all know this. Candace Owens live streams on YouTube. And the numbers she's pulling, chat, and this is not an exaggeration, she's pulling high speed numbers. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know. Like, again, I don't really care. You know, I disagree with a lot of things that she says, but just from a numbers perspective, chat, bro, this stream right here, for some reason, this one just appeared on my homepage. I don't even know who the fuck. Bro, she had 130K watching live. 130K watching live. But you wouldn't know about it because she streams on YouTube. She's not like what a traditional streamer looks like when you think of it off the top of your head. But she's pulling 130,000 live. Those are high numbers. Those are iShow speed numbers. Full stop. But you wouldn't know about them. You just wouldn't know about them because these creators aren't deemed as live streamers, but they have live streaming in their arsenal. That's that's mainstream media numbers, chat. I would even say, as much as I criticize them, I don't think Academics gets enough credit for the platform that he has. I don't think it. Well, it's kind of talked about a lot, so I can't even say that. But the fact that Ack be pulling 20, 30K in his YouTube streams, you know what I'm saying? But because a lot of that viewership is on YouTube, it's almost like it doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a weird thing. It's like a weird thing. So I don't know. I think that the live streaming space is just so interesting now because I don't think Twitch is the home for every Twitch streamer, especially if you're doing like event-based shit, especially if you're doing talk show-based shit, especially if you're doing news reactions, trending topic reactions. I truly think the best home for those type of streamers is YouTube. I think I would go as far as to say that Hassan, I know Hassan is pulling crazy numbers on Twitch. Like, he's always in the top 5 in subs or everything. Like, he averages, like, I don't know, 25K on a bad day. When it's really good, 80. Bro, Hassan, I think if he streamed on YouTube, would average 150K. That's how powerful YouTube is for streaming when you're covering topical shit. You know what I'm saying? Gaming, it's going to be harder for you to grow as a gaming YouTube streamer. IRL shit, unless you're like Speed, it's going to be hard for you to grow. But the talk show, trending show, like, bro, those kill on YouTube. Here's another one. Gil's Arena. If you're doing a talk show live, you are hurting yourself by streaming on Twitch. I ain't gonna lie. Cause when the Lucas shit broke down and Gil's Arena had their stream the day after, or 2 days after, they peaked at 82,000, chat. They peaked at 82,000 subscribers. Live viewers, excuse me. They peaked at 82,000 live subscribers. Oh my God, live viewers. Mind you, their career high prior to the Luca stream, 42,000. doubled because they were talking about a trending topic that a lot of people are searching for on this app with like billions of users. Nightcap pulls like 30K a night regularly. You know, like, I think YouTube streaming is so underrated, chat. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. Like, I get why people like to go. Like, I think ultimately you go where you go where your community is. I think that's ultimately what it is. And peace out to Poppy. But yeah, I think you go to where your community is. And for a lot of these variety streamers, their community is just on Twitch, so it is more beneficial for them to go on Twitch. But for these talk shows, for these yappers, for these podcasts, YouTube is the home. YouTube is the home, bro. YouTube is absolutely, positively the home. And that's all I gotta say on that, bro. That's all I gotta say on that. I think YouTube, weirdly, I don't think they've won the war. I don't think they've won the war because I think they were trying to have a monopoly on every type of content. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think Twitch stood their ground, and there are certain Twitch streamers that will just not leave Twitch for X, Y, or Z reason because they just have a better product for certain use cases, right? But I think they've carved out a specific, like, they've carved out a use case for them to be the platform for you to stream on, and it makes sense for you. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. These are things that I'm definitely keeping up with as a guy that works for Playback, because we're trying to grow our own streaming platform. So, all of this is like 10 times more interesting to me, because in a way, I am actually building my own app. I don't own the app, but, you know, I have a lot of say in the projects that we work on. You know, I pitch shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, brother Contreras, sports entertainment guy, appreciate you. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Soul Speak. Keep up good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from the South Bronx. Appreciate you, man. Brother BKL Contreras, a.k.a. Sport Entertainment Guy. Appreciate you, man. I do miss the playback streams. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The playback streams were fun. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. It was just not fun for me on the technical side because we had to do some loop around shit. And also, like, from a viewer perspective, we definitely didn't grow on playback. But the streams itself, the streams that we're doing on playback were fun as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That was the most we've ever felt like we could just bring motherfuckers up and have a casual conversation with them. The watch parties were elite. You know what I'm saying? And I truly felt as if that was the only platform where we just felt safe doing whatever. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Playback. I'm saying they're the reason I'm gonna be at All-Star Weekend next week. So big shouts to Playback. Big shouts to Playback. Hopefully we can find a way for it to make sense for us to stream consistently on Playback. But you know, we'll get there when we get there. All right. With that being said, shout out to the 105 in the building. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I want to cover the Jimmy Butler trade here real quick. All right. Because I don't really have much to say. I know it's a shocking trade for a lot of people. It still is. But it's, man, Jimmy ruined his reputation, chat. YouTube does have raids. It's just annoying. Jimmy ruined his reputation. And it just annoys me because he fixed his reputation. I don't know if y'all remember this, chat, but after he left Chicago, Minnesota, and Philly, Jimmy Butler was viewed as a locker room cancer. He was viewed as the guy that was what was wrong in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? With the whole story with him, Cat, and Andrew Wiggins, which ironically he got traded for. with the whole Philly situation, with the whole Chicago situation. He was viewed as the guy who needed to be bounced. He was viewed as a locker room cancer. I don't know how else to put it. So he goes to Miami, wins a lot in Miami, and I'm going to be honest with you, prior to last year, all the allegations were gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jimmy is a winner. Jimmy is a great locker room guy, this, that, and the third. Jimmy's a guy that you want on your team. He'll do whatever, especially with his play, all around game. But after this whole saga that he just went on with Miami, boy, that is not a guy I want on my team, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That is not a guy I want on my team, especially at 35, going on 36, demanding the way he's demanding. That is not a guy I want on my team, unless I am desperate as fuck. And boy, are the Golden State Warriors desperate as fuck. I've never seen a most desperate team in my life. Because they've missed so much, chat. They have missed so much over the last 4 to 5 years. They know in their heart of hearts, even though they won in 22, they have wasted prime years of Stephen Curry. And they continue to waste prime years of one of the top 10 greatest players of all time while he's good. They know that. They know that, chat. They know this is a guy that they owe so much that they would rather die with the ship than actually trade the ship. Because from all the reports I've gotten, chat, they will only trade Curry if Curry requests a trade. They won't pull the trigger for him. Which, debatable. Loki kind of selfish in a way. Loki kind of not in a way. But that is a team that is just, boy, they have missed so much. They are just desperate to say, okay, we tried our best and we didn't fail as bad as we could. Because all the reports of the Warriors literally calling every single fucking team up for any star, that is some desperate ass shit, bro. That is some ultra desperate ass shit. And then for them to land on Jimmy Butler to be the solution to their problems. 35, 36-year-old Jimmy Butler to be the solution for their problems. To need to deal with 5 fucking teams to get the deal done. To do a 5-team trade to get Jimmy Butler on your team. Right? And then to extend him to a 2-year, $120 million deal. Where you're paying him $60 million a year. He's getting paid more than Stephen fucking Curry. That is a level of desperation that I wish I didn't have. Like, yo, what the fuck, bro? I wouldn't even say it's highway robbery. It's highway robbery from Jimmy's end. I ain't gonna lie. I guess shout out to Jimmy for standing his ground and standing on business. I don't think the Heat came out of this with like an insane package. I don't think the Warriors really moved the needle. This was low-key a lateral move. I don't know. I did just get a shams bomb just now, chat. So we can break this down live. We can break this down live. Hold on. Breaking. The New Orleans Pelicans have traded Brandon Ingram to the Toronto Raptors for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, 1 first-round draft pick, and 1 second-rounder. Let me tell y'all right now, Chad, there's a fire sale going on in New Orleans, and everyone's available. There's no reason to. At this point, the only untouchable is Maybe Trey Murphy, maybe Herb Jones. That's it, bro. Probably. I ain't gonna lie. I'll upgrade them to a probably. But, and you know what's crazy about New Orleans, chat? The potential was there, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. The potential was there. They had some really good years these last couple of years, chat, where if Zion was healthy, they look like a completely different team. Brandon Ingram was balling the fuck out over these last couple of years. CJ McCollum, I ain't gonna lie, I know he was getting clowned a couple days ago, but he's held his own. For as old as he is, he's held his own. They even got a couple years of Lonzo in there. They got a couple years of JV in there that were fucking solid. You know, Herb Jones, you know, first team all defensive last year. Jose Alvarado's been good for them. Trey Murphy's been good for them. Literally, the failing and missing piece has just been Zion over these last couple of years. And then they got DeJounte, and DeJounte can't fucking stay healthy this year. But it's just sad what's going on in New Orleans. Cause I always liked what they were building. It just never shook out for the best. Someone was always injured. Someone is always fat. You know? And I do think it's time, bro, for the New Orleans Pelicans to move past the Zion era. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I think if there's one team that really needs to reevaluate their situation post the Luka trade, it is the New Orleans Pelicans. Another franchise in the league just said their star player, a guy who's a top 5 player in the league, a guy who is a top 20 talent of all time, is so out of shape that they're willing to trade him with a couple years left on his contract in the middle of his prime. You know what I'm saying? That guy was drafted a year before Zion. So what does that make Zion's situation look? Like, the Pelicans look crazy right now for holding on to Zion as long as they have. They just do. Full stop. They just do. They just do. The Pelicans look crazy with Zion. So, I don't know. If I'm the Pelicans, it's time to look past the Zion shit, bro. It's time to look ahead. You know, you tried your best, I guess, with Zion. It just ain't working out. Because at this point, how the fuck can you even move when your franchise cornerstone is never healthy? It's never healthy. And I get, you know, as a GM, your job is to build a well-rounded team so that, you know, as much as you can, you're not relying on your star. But at the end of the day, I think as a team, you have the right to be reliant on your star. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I build around LeBron James and LeBron James just ain't fucking around the whole fucking time, like, damn, what the fuck do you want me to do? Pull off a miracle every time? I'm sorry, I got a star. I wish I could rely on him. I wish I could build around him, but he's just never fucking there. He's just never there. So at some point, I got to look myself in the mirror, bro, and just say, yo, as talented as this guy is when he's healthy, he's just never fucking healthy. And I got to move on. I think another team that has to have that same mentality is the Philadelphia 76ers. As talented as Joel Embiid is, how can I build a properly functioning team? How can I build a team that can actually reach their potential when every single year this dude is injured and not ready to play? I can only pull the injury card so much until it becomes on me for building around an injury-prone star. Is my ultimate point. I can only say, but we weren't healthy so long until it's just on me for building around motherfuckers that are never healthy. You know? It's tough, bro. It's tough. But that being said, chat. Oh my God. Fucking SGA dropped 50. I ain't gonna lie. NBA is on my mind right now. No cap. NBA is on my mind. I can't even help it. I can't even front. That is one thing I'm gonna do in these streams, chat. If I'm interested in something, I'm gonna just talk about it. I don't give a fuck, bro. If we can't clip it, we can't clip it. But I'm gonna talk about it, bro. I'm gonna talk about it. We're never beat. What allegations are there to beat, bro? What allegations are there to beat at this point, bro? I fuck with basketball, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. That being said, I think I'm gonna end it right here, chat. W stream. W stream, chat. I appreciate y'all for rolling through. Shout out to the 125 of the building. I appreciate y'all. For those who didn't catch the beginning announcements, we are gonna be streaming twice a week now, chat. Streamer SOLZ is back. Never wanted to leave, but now the math is making sense. Now, the time is there, the availability is there. So every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern and every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern, I will be streaming on this channel, chopping it up with y'all. I think one stream where we can react to shit at night, I think is cool. Another stream where we can recap the whole week in a calm brunch, lunch ass setting, I think that's cool too. But yeah, stay subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The clips will be going out on the channel. I think that's what we're gonna pivot the long form videos to. We're just gonna clip up the things that I talk about on the stream in a more like high level way. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, free my guy O. Free my guy Brandon Ingram, because I don't know what the fuck he's doing in Toronto. And boy, they doing a lot to stop the anomaly. Right? They doing a lot to stop the anomaly. And I'm